Good morning, everyone. This is Daniela from She Who Heals. Hopefully it's sunny where you are. It's sunny where I am at the moment in Hampshire. Welcome. Meditation 14. So today we are going to do a meditation about recognizing your firsts. Especially the older you get, it can be very easy to forget what we've achieved, especially if we're a little bit lost at the moment. The world's quite a crazy place, isn't it, at the moment? And so the more that we can center ourselves and bring our thoughts back to ourselves, which can be our first place of home, the more that we can become the peace that we all need at the moment. So just remembering our first, really, remembering what we are capable of, remembering how much we can achieve, what we can do with the rest of our lives. No matter what age we are, we can still achieve things. I don't know if anyone's watching the sewing bee here in the UK, but there's a chap who's like in his 80s, and he made an amazing skirt yesterday. Well, last night it was on. So if you can get a chance to watch it, it's a really good program. But it just shows you that, whatever age you are, you can still take on firsts, new challenges. We can think about all the money that we've achieved in our lives, and, we can still achieve, earning power if we need to. Maybe some people are in retirement and and they're comfortably off. If not, sometimes we need to still continue to earn money. So the more that we recognize what we are capable of, the more that we can continue to inspire ourselves, whether it's learning a new language, a new skill. We are still here on this planet until our very last day, whenever that is. We never know, thankfully. And we can still continue to develop ourselves. So that's what today's about, really. So anyone that's new to meditating with me, it's very easy to do. Just follow my voice. Just make sure that you are sitting comfortably. You can be stood, but make sure that you are in a safe space to do so. You can have your eyes open to meditate, but you'd have to be concentrating on my voice as well. So make sure that you're not operating any machinery, that you're not driving. I know it might sound silly, but people do silly things. So just wanting to make sure that you're keeping yourself safe and being able to fully experience the meditation. So meditation is a practice. It's non-religious. It can be spiritual. Doesn't have to be spiritual, but it can be. It will be whatever it is to you. Everybody's experience of meditation is going to be completely different. Some people are going to be very visual, and they might see different colours. They might have visions. Hi, Irene. Lovely to see you. Thank you. So some people might see visions. Some people might hear words. They might feel presences. You might see colours. Meditation is going to be something different for everybody. And please do share with me. When I say it, I generally mean it. So my business is She Who Heals, and I know that Virtual Village Hall will put up the link to it in this post when it gets posted. We are also available on YouTube as well. So you can watch the Virtual Village Hall on YouTube. And so meditation is a way of just slowing down our thought processes. We are thinking beings. And Irene, bless you, you've heard me say this so many times, but, we are thinking beings, and we're not going to stop ourselves from thinking. We can be watching the television and still get thoughts of, what we're going to do the next day, what we've got to do before we go to bed, when we get up. We're just thinking beings. So the more that we can find the space between each thought, the more that we can give our minds rest and we can find that peace. And by finding the peace, we find that spiritual connection. And it can take you on wonderful journeys. I teach meditation locally to where I am, and the ladies who I've taught have felt themselves levitating off of the floor. They've had visions, they've felt angels around them, they've seen angels. It might sound woo-woo, but we are spiritual beings, living a human existence, which we've all probably heard many times, but it is true. And the more that we can connect to our spiritual being, the more that we can develop, learn and grow. We can improve our intuition as well, which, if you think about it, thousands of years ago, that's all we would have had. We wouldn't have had, physical maps. We wouldn't have had, social media or the media telling us what we need to think and what we need to do. We would have been trusting our own judgment. We would have been following the sun, the moon and the stars, literally, to guide us to where we need to be. If we were nomadic and needed to travel, we would go by the seasons. We wouldn't need to be told about the climate change and things like that. We would just be judging the weather. I know being in Italy, we could sort of tell what the weather was going to do by the way that the clouds were, and just the atmosphere. You can, when you tune into it, you can feel what's sort of going on around you, and the more that you can feel what's going on around you, the more that you can do the things that are right for you. So today, we're going to be going back to our firsts, and so it's just remembering who we've been up until this point of whatever age we are, and it's taking that energy forward to help us move forward and still continue to learn and to grow and to be the best that we can be. So if you've meditated with me before, you know the sequence. So make sure you're comfortable, make sure you've got water, make sure you've got pen and paper, or a journal, because you might get thoughts that come to you, you might get visions that you may want to note down. And please do so, because each meditation that you do will be different. Like I said earlier, if you've got any questions, please do contact me. I'm very open to any suggestions, any feedback. If you need to know how to improve your meditation practice, then I'm more than happy to help. So just as a quick recap, this is a free service, and I don't get paid to do this. I just do it as a voluntary gift to everybody that watches this video. And yeah, just enjoy it. And if you can afford to donate, please do. If you can't, don't worry. I know things are so tight for everybody at the moment, and they really are. I know people keep saying it, but they really are. And if you can afford whatever, then please donate to the Royal Voluntary Service, because they do an amazing job putting on the virtual village hall, but also the other volunteer projects that they do work with as well. So right, let's get to it. So make sure that you're comfortable, so you can be laid down. If you're laid down, you might have a tendency to fall asleep, but if you do, don't worry, you will just wake up in your own natural time. And also as well, just make sure that you're warm enough as well. Make sure all your personal devices are switched off, and as much as you can, make sure that you're not going to be disturbed. And so when you're ready, just get comfortable. Make sure your spine is straight. And you might just need to take a big deep breath in and out. And just make sure that your out breath is longer than your in breath. So you're breathing in, you're breathing out, you're breathing in, you're breathing out. And just listen to my voice the whole way through. And if you've got any thoughts that come in that are unwanted or disruptive, then please just let them go. Just imagine You visualizing them as bubbles or balloons or on butterflies. And the bubbles, you may just want to pop them. And just know that the thoughts, if they're important, they will come back to you. Or just make a mental note that you need to remember to do that one thing. But like I say, if it's important, it will come back to you. And you just feel the relaxation flowing down from the top of your scalp, down across your forehead, around your eyes, down around your mouth, relaxing all the little muscles around your mouth. And the relaxation flows out through the tops of your shoulders. And you may just gently want to tilt your head left to right, right to left. Maybe you just want to roll your shoulders up and back, and then forward and down. And you're just letting go of any tension that you might be holding on to, either consciously or subconsciously. If you're feeling any pain in your body, just let it go. Just release it. Just let go. You're breathing in, you're breathing out. And you just allow the relaxation to flow down through your arms, to the tips of your fingers. Down through your chest, your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees. And just let any pride float away from your knees. And there's no getting this right or wrong, it's just your experience. And just trust the process. And just know that at any point you can open your eyes and you're completely safe. There's nothing to disrupt. You're in a completely safe, protected space. And just allow the relaxation to flow down from your knees, through your shins, your calves, your ankles, down through your feet to the tips of your toes. And just allow your body to feel supported by the floor if you're stood up or lay down, the settee, the bed, the chair, wherever you feel most comfortable. Spine nice and straight. And you just imagine visualize a golden rod of light coming in from the top of your head, traveling down from the whole of your spine and out through the base of your spine. And this is connecting you from the universe to Earth. And you can just visualize roots growing down from the soles of your feet into the earth. And as they grow down, they get thicker and stronger. And they give you a strong sense of peace and stability, and will keep you grounded throughout this meditation. So when you're ready, just visualize you're out in nature, in a beautiful garden. And this garden is surrounded by a beautiful red brick wall. And in the garden there's beautiful scented flowers, roses, honeysuckle, jasmine, lavender, There's herbs, sage and basil, mint and rosemary. Just allow the beautiful perfume of these senses to stimulate you. And you look up at the sky, and the sky is bright blue. It's vibrant energy. And the sun is warm, and you can feel the heat on your skin. But it's a comfortable warmth. It's a warmth that flows through you, relaxes your body, your muscles, and you just feel absolutely safe. This is your time to relax, to just be who you are. You let go of anyone else's judgments, opinions. This is your time, just for you. Nobody else's interjection. It's just your time. And as you look around the garden, the grass is beautiful green. And the grass has got the lawnmower stripes, as if it were the Wimbledon final court. All lush and green. When you look around the red brick wall, and you see a beautiful wooden gate. And this gate's got your name on it. And as you walk over to the gate, you see that there's a lovely shiny brass handle. And you pull the handle and walk through the gate. And as you walk through the gate, it's a beautiful expanse of fields, all lush and green. And up ahead of you, you notice that there's something sparkling. It's bright and beautiful, it's tall. And you can see the sunlight dancing through the prisms. And you realise that this is a crystal tower that's up ahead of you. You walk slowly to the crystal tower. The sunlight's dancing off of it. It's bright and beautiful. And you get closer and closer. And the excitement builds. You know that you're going to find out something interesting. Something that will help you. The information will be to your benefit. And as you get to the crystal tower, you notice that there's a cavernous entrance. And you walk into the cavern. But it's bright because the sunlight's shining through. And you notice ahead of you that there's some steps taking you high up into the top of the tower. You look up at the tower and you know that you've got the strength in your legs, in your body, to get you to the top effortlessly and easily. You let go of the thoughts of restriction and that your body won't be able to carry you there, but it will, easily and effortlessly. So you take the first step up to the top, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. And you take yourself to the top of the stairs. And you still have the excitement within you. You feel kind of revived of the way you easily got up the stairs. There was nothing to worry about. You let go. And as you look around the room that you are now in, you realise that there's a door in front of you. It's a beautiful white crystal door. And the doorway opens as you step forward. You're welcomed in by the sense of knowing. You walk into the room and you notice that there's a big, beautiful sofa in the centre of the room. And the room is surrounded by a bare white wall. And whichever the way the sofa's sitting, you look at the wall in front of you. And it's as if it's a video screen. And you sit and you make yourself comfy on this beautiful sofa. You might feel the velvet cushions beneath you. It's comfortable. It just suits you. There may be a blanket there that you want to pull over you for comfort. But you make yourself at ease on the sofa and you look up at the screen on the wall and you just start to see visions come to you in front of you in your mind's eye. And we're starting off with your firsts. And the first that you probably won't remember, but it's the first time that you started to walk, the first time you started to talk, your first solids that you would have eaten. And you just allow these visions to play out. And you connect to the sense of feeling of pride of the people that would have been with you for your firsts, that would have congratulated you on your first few steps. Well done, you clever boy, you clever girl. You're so amazing. I'm so proud of you. And you just allow that pride, that love that you're being shown to fill you up. Your first day at school, your first swimming lesson, your first badge with scouts or girl guides, or swimming or dancing achievements. Just think about all your firsts when you were a child and make sure that you keep them positive, the things that you would have been rewarded for. Your first day at school, your first friendship, your first best friend. The first time you could do the swings by yourself. You didn't need to be pushed. You could work your legs up and down to get yourself moving. Just spend a few moments thinking about all your firsts. The first book you read by yourself. And even if you can't remember being praised for it, just visualize yourself being praised by those around you. And just let go of any beliefs that anything was negative. Just rewrite how you would want it to be. Well done. You're amazing. You're clever. You're so clever. You've worked hard for it. Your first exams, your first grades, and let go of the thought that they might not have been what you wanted. They were what you've got. And depending on how old you are, they wouldn't have hindered you. Because you've lived your life. And there's always an opportunity to change. Let's just spend a few more moments just thinking about your first as as a child. And take yourself to your teenage years, your first job, your first pay packet, and just tap into that feeling of receiving your first pay packet and all the things you would have want to have bought with it or that you want to buy with it. Maybe you haven't had your first pay packet yet. But just think of all the things that you want to buy. But just allow that feeling of receiving your first pay packet and knowing that you were the one that did the work to achieve the goal. You achieved it. No one can take it away. Your hard work, your effort gave you your first pay packet. And whether you blew it or you saved it, doesn't matter. You still achieved it. And it's a sense of achievement that I really would like you to just tap into so that we can intensify that feeling and we can increase the sense of abundance. So whether you received the money in cash or paid into your bank, just see how much you had in the bank. If you remember, don't worry if you don't. Just allow the feelings of pride, sense of achievement to fill you up. To recognize the rewards. And just take yourself through the other firsts in your teenage years. And keep them positive. Your first driving lessons. Passing your driving test. First proper job. First day at college, university. First dates. First time holding hands. First kiss. First holiday. First time on a plane. First car. First time living on your own. First time to receiving promotion. First interview. All these things you've achieved, no one can take them away, no one can lessen them. You've done it, you've achieved it. And just allow all that sense of achievement to flow through you. I'm going to leave you for a while just to take in that energy. And just see what comes to you. Just let any thoughts that don't serve you at this present time float off on butterflies or balloons or bubbles that you can pop. You're breathing in, you're breathing out. You're breathing in, you're breathing out. And just let that pride flow through you. The first furniture that you bought, the first dance you went to, the first time you started a hobby that's changed into a profession. Your first sunset, sunrise. Your first pet. Your first concert. Your first big sporting event. First time at a cinema. Just allow all the firsts that you've experienced to show you how amazing you've been. You've taken risks. You've seen opportunities and accepted them. The first time you fell in love. The time you got engaged. That may be first or maybe a few, I don't know. The first time you saw your partner. The first time being fully single. The first time living on your own. The first time you went on a train. Or a ferry. Or a yacht. And every time you have a first, imagine it being pinned up onto the wall, onto the beautiful white walls in the room. And every time you think about the money, you surround yourself by gold coins. And if you think about every paycheck, it would be the first one for that time. It's coming up pay weekend for a lot of people, so it's the first pay packet that you will have had for May 2024. And next month will be the first pay packet that you will have had for June 2024, because you can't relive those days. So there's so many firsts that you've had financially. Every time you've received money, there's been a first for that day. And if you just think about all the money that you've received, and you just visualize it in gold coins or floating down as paper notes, you've been capable of achieving all of that. So every time you think about a first, you pop a badge or a certificate on the wall. And you're surrounded by money. The more that you think about all the pay packets that you've received. And if you're new into your career, you just see those pay packets multiplying for when you receive your firsts of the days and the months and the years that are ahead of you. And you surround yourself by that amount of abundance and the amount of talent that you will have had to have achieved the goals that you will need to achieve and that you have already achieved. The amount of resilience that you had within you and have within you to get you further. Within this life. So I'll just leave you for a few more moments just to fill up your body, your mind and your soul with a sense of achievement, sense of abundance, the prosperity. And if you have visualized any paper notes, pick them up in your imagination and put them into your pocket. So that you can virtually bring back some abundance with you. And let's see how much abundance it attracts on a day-to-day basis moving forward. And pin a few badges on your chest to show you what you've achieved, to know that you're capable. Of achieving more, no matter how old you are, what age you are. Just soak up that energy. Because it's all down to you. You are capable, you are competent, you're confident in your own right. So in a moment, just get ready to leave this beautiful space that you've created in your mind's eye. And it's there whenever you need to come back to it. To give you that sense of peace, of reconnecting with yourself. If you're ever in any doubt about what you can achieve, you can come back to this space that you've created in your own mind's eye. It will always be there for you, ready and waiting. So pick up some money, pop it in your pocket, put some badges on your chest. And bring back that sense of confidence, sense of pride, sense of achievement, and that anything is possible. And you give thanks for this time. You come out of the room and you walk back down the crystal staircase. And you step out into the beautiful green field and you walk back to the walled garden. And when you're back in the walled garden, stand in the centre of the garden. And just imagine a beautiful collar in the centre of your tummy, your solar plexus. And just imagine that there's a dial on your side, and as you turn the dial, the colour in your tummy spreads out through the whole of your body. And every time you see this colour, you connect it with pride, achievement. And you keep turning the dial, so it intensifies. And then eventually the colour spreads out into your aura, into your auric field. So just imagine it around you. You can do this every morning when you wake up, before you get out of bed. It just set you up for the day. Just keep spreading it out, spreading it out, spreading it out. Just spread your energy out. Just to visualize it spreading around the world. Bringing pride and achievement all around the world. And bring it back in. Shrink down the colour. Shrink it back down through your body and into your tummy. And use this colour as motivation to achieve more, to bring you a sense of peace, that you can relax because you know that you're capable, you're confident, and you have the abilities to achieve what you want. So I'm going to count you back from 3 to 1. And on 1 you will awaken feeling grounded, full of a sense of pride and achievement, and ready for the rest of your day. So 3, you're just connecting to the chair, the sofa, the floor, the bed beneath you. Just take a nice big deep breath in and out. You're bringing your awareness back into the room. You're breathing in You're breathing out. And when you're ready, open your eyes and you are fully awake. So I hope everyone enjoyed that. Just make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you write down any notes, that anything that's come up for you. Yeah, and I look forward. Thank you, Irene. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, so I look forward to seeing you next month, hopefully. I haven't got any dates yet for that, but I will do. And yeah, so look forward to hearing, and just let me know. Just, let me know if any abundance surprises you, pops out of the blue. And yeah, just use it to know that anything's possible, no matter how little, how big, anything is possible. And yeah, once again, thank you to the Royal Voluntary Service. Thank you to Suf today for holding this space for me today. And yeah, so I look forward to seeing you all soon. As I said earlier, please do contact me if you need any help or advice. Oh, sorry. I'm more than happy to share with you and help you. So yeah, so anyway, have a good week and a great month, and I'll see you all soon. Take care for now. Bye. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Francesca. It's great to see some new names on here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And like I said, just, please do give feedback and ask questions as well. So my Facebook page is She Who Heals, and I'm available on Instagram as well. So, and my website is www.shewhoheals.com or .co.uk, whichever is easier for you to use. And a big thank you to the Virtual Village Hall once again. Thank you.